Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Apollo1, and today we have for you a double chem strike on Call of Duty Ghosts, playing on Sovereign and the very deadly spawn trap. And Carnage J manages to get 2 chem strikes completely with his knife only. Something very hard to do. There's only like a handful of these in Call of Duty Ghosts. I don't even think anybody else has one except for Carnage J. Actually, now that I think about that, nobody else has one except for Carnage J. He's the only guy that has double chem strikes with a knife, and this is his 3rd double knife chem strike. You'll be seeing another one here in the next few days. But yeah, this is definitely a pretty sick gameplay. The first chem strike is fairly fast. The second one is kind of slow, and I cut it down a little bit for you guys so you didn't have to sit around just watching him looking for enemies, because the spawns did flip and there was like 30-second segments where you just saw no action whatsoever, but all the kills are in there. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this gameplay. Make sure to go check out Carnage J's channel. It will be down in the description below. And yeah, so today I'm going to be talking about the apocalypse and what people are doing to prepare for a potential apocalypse in the future. So this might sound crazy to some of you guys, but some people believe that this is a very realistic topic to be concerned about and prepare for for the future. So here's an article. It's titled "Dig In for the Apocalypse: A Practically Invisible Bunker Modern Home." Now this home is partially above ground. It's complete solid thick walls of concrete, and then rest of it is down below. So actually the majority of the house is below the surface, and also it's built on a mountain, so it's very rocky, so it's already protected in that way. But then again, it's reinforced by thick concrete walls, so a pretty protected house, I guess you could say. And it's basically built for I guess nuclear, something were like to happen nuclear, or I don't really think this is like zombie related or some kind of disease related thing, but I think more of like a bunker for the like if there was to be a nuclear war or something like that. But yeah, it's pretty big. It's going for $4.5 million as of now, 44 acres, including this house. So if you're rich, you want to be protected, this is the house you want to get. Now, another article I was reading on is basically about zombie survival camps, and these are ridiculous. I couldn't believe I was actually reading this. People are signing up, like taking this seriously, not just for fun, but taking this seriously for a zombie survival camp where they teach you how to take down zombies and how to, you know, like kill them, and how to move through a crowd of zombies and where to aim for it, all this stuff. It's ridiculous, but these camps are making a big profit, 36% profit margins, which is pretty good, and they are all across America, and they were selling out. There's a certain company, I don't know exactly what the name of the company is called, but every camp they open is selling out, and they kind of brought this back to America is in love with The Walking Dead, because it's been trending every Sunday. The Walking Dead's back, by the way, guys. It's an awesome TV show. If you don't watch it, you should watch it. But it's back, and every Sunday that it airs, it's like trending on Twitter, like huge. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's that. But they were kind of referring to The Walking Dead and that obsession, and it's actually a really good business strategy. They saw that zombies are a big thing that people are interested in and watching TV shows and movies on, and they kind of made a real life camp out of it. But if you think about it, it's kind of crazy. I don't think we're ever going to be facing any kind of zombie apocalypse. I just don't see how that would happen. I'm not saying it's entirely impossible, but I wouldn't worry about that, and I wouldn't go to a camp for that. That's just ridiculous. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. And the last thing I want to talk about is a huge missile, God, I forget what it's called, like a missile launch tube, I guess you could call it. Basically where they shoot a missile out of the ground from a like large tube, like cylinder kind of concrete tube, and they basically launch them out of there. And Russia has a lot of these, and basically what they did is they turned them into large bunkers, and they sold them as houses. They turned them into housing where there's electricity and there's all the essentials for living in these, and they turned it into levels. So there's like in one missile tube there will be like 8 homes, and the further you get down, the more expensive, because the more protected it is and the lower it is, and they also get a little bit larger as you go down. So basically what this is for people that are scared of a apocalypse, whether it be nuclear or anything, disease or whatever, they will go there and they'll live down in this bunker, and they have enough food there for like 9 years or 10 years or something ridiculous, and they have electricity and all that kind of stuff planned out. It's like a whole underground facility kind of, and it's very protected. Nothing could really get into it. They kind of closed it off if they were to all go down there. And these houses are selling, or these areas to live in are selling for millions and millions of dollars, and people are actually buying them. It was, when I read this, I thought it was like pretty ridiculous. I thought it was pretty crazy, but I guess, you know, with things the way they are going, people are getting a little nervous nervous and scared, I guess, but I don't know why they would go through all of that. I don't know. I guess if the world's gonna end, the world's gonna end, but I don't know how these guys they expect to live down in the ground for years after an apocalypse were to occur. But imagine living down in the ground for years. How fun would that be? Like, without any TV, I guess you could bring movies and stuff. I don't know what their plan is. That's not me. I don't have millions of dollars to spend on a house underground for an apocalypse. But anyways, guys, hopefully you did enjoy today's gameplay and my commentary. If you did, that would be awesome. If we could shoot for 500 likes. Also, make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter if you don't already. If we don't hit 500 likes, that's completely fine, but I think we should shoot for that. And hopefully you're having a great day. I will see you guys later.
Fires, if your squad survives and run coming back, we do not advise it. It's more obvious the way we KEM striking you. You ain't got that.